Hello friends, welcome to the post-market report of Nifty and BankNifty. So let's go and take a look at the market profile first of Nifty and BankNifty, and then we go to the order flow and also we look at the candlestick charts. Okay, so now the market profile chart, we can see that the price has opened above the yesterday's point of control, and it was trying to make an attempt to cross the yesterday's high, and then sellers stepped in at these levels and pushed the market down, and it is testing the profile POC pretty close to the profile POC, and then it moved higher, closed above the entire structure's point of control, which is from May 12th. Okay, so the market looks slightly bullish and the close was good. The close is at the a decent level. And let's go and take a look at the Bank Nifty chart. So Bank Nifty had a similar setup. It had a very good opened above the yesterday's point of control, moved higher, formed a valley area at the top, and tested the previous day's valley area high, probed into it, and then buyers stepped in and moved the market higher. So this is a good sign actually for the Bank Nifty. I think bulls are really stepping in at these levels and they have closed the high. So I look forward for the continuation in the coming weeks. But during the time, we will see how the flow come in and how the position can be taken based on the order flow data. Now let's go and take a look at the candlestick chart. So market opened at the CPR level and market went all the way high, and it took a resistance at the previous day high, which is also the week's high, pretty close to week's high. And from there, sellers pushed the price down to the CPR and then it bounced back. So this is actually a good structure. It shows that the demand zone is being defended, and I look forward for the follow-up on the coming weeks. Now let's go and take a look at the candlestick chart of the Bank Nifty. And if we look at this, it was a pretty good open, and this was last week's CPR. I opened above the CPR, which is a bullish signature, right? And it went all the way up and it took a resistance at 54,300, came back, demand emerged, and then it pushed the market high to the high part of the day. So the close was good. So I'm looking forward for a bit of an bullish. That is a print that it has been left in the chart, and we also go and take a look at the order flow chart in a minute, right? The structure wise, it's pretty good. The structure is always good when you see a retrace back and the bull stepping in and push the price higher. But these are all some assumptions, but let's see how the market opens in the coming week. Okay, now let's go and take a look at the order flow chart. So order flow chart had a good opening. This is a 15-minute chart and good opening above the CPR, and there were some bit of a weakness stepped in, but that weakness has been ignored, and they were testing the VWAP line, and VWAP support has taken place and it moved the market higher, and this was happening for quite a while before the market fell, tested the CPR. Okay, market fell, tested the CPR, and then demand zone was tested again, and then price moved higher. Bank Nifty is kind of forming a narrow range, so I would look forward for a bit of an expansion next week, and but I'm expecting it to be on the positive side. Now let's go and take a look at the Bank Nifty order flow chart. Bank Nifty was even more bullish than the Nifty in the last few weeks. Actually, Bank Nifty was weak compared to Nifty, but today, the status has changed. Bank Nifty is showing a lot of strength, and I look forward for a follow through in the upcoming weeks. But let's take a look at the Bank Nifty order flow chart. So Bank Nifty has opened at the CPR. Bulls defended the zone and it moved higher. There was a bit of resistance at the R4 Camarilla pivot and the R1 standard pivot zones. R4 is nothing but H4 in the Camarilla point of view. Okay, and it was showing a bit of a weakness, but there is a lot of supply is getting absorbed of these levels, and there was a push. Supply came in and tested this VWAP level, and then market pushed higher. Okay, so one might ask, like, how come, we know that this is going to be a sign of recovery, right? And we can probably go and take a look at the profile chart. So if you look at this profile chart, let's go and take a look at the profile chart for the bank. Okay, so if you look at this profile chart, you can see it's a good A period and B period, right? When the B period, this is the initial balance, A and B combined, right? And let's change it to 1 hour so we have a clarity. So this was a good A period, right? 1 hour. And when this was within this range, and this was a test, okay? And if you look at this test has happened exactly at the previous day's value area high, okay? And this is an important point to remember. These things do happen, every now and then. This is technically a probe, and that is why that we could confirm that this is going to be a demand zone where one would expect the buyers to step in and move the market to the higher point of the day. Okay? And that is what exactly happened in Bank Nifty. And we can look at a similar setup in the Nifty as well. And Nifty had a good rally, and there was a bit of a test happened at these levels, and this was probed into, but again, the closing is above the yesterday's value area high. So that means that the value is increasing. So if you look at the last 3 days, the value is migrating to the higher point of the higher side, right? Which means, market is slightly getting into the control of the bulls. But we have to wait and see how the market opens, or if there is any kind of a news flow in the coming weekends, which is completely out of our control. And I hope, this is useful for you, right? Also, I would like to thank the people who has commented and who has subscribed and who has joined the Zoom meeting today. And I hope you find those sessions very useful. And if you want to have those kind of sessions continuously, I would look for more comments in my videos, and I look for more likes in my videos. So it encourages me to, conduct more Zoom sessions. I hope you like this video very useful. If you like it, share it, subscribe it, and don't forget to share your comments. Thank you. Jai Hind. Bye-bye.